The finance space loves to make up terms that make everything seem more complicated than it needs to be. Here's how I create my budget. I've always used the zero-based budgeting method, but I never really say that or call it that because it just makes it more confusing than it needs to be. So I'll show you how I do it. So we start with our income. I'm doing this in the budget planner tab of my budget template. It is on my profile if you're looking for a budget spreadsheet. I'm salaried, so I put in my salary after taxes. If you get multiple paychecks in a month, you can also list it like by paycheck. If your income is variable, that's okay. You're putting in a budgeted or an estimated amount here. This is where you would list any debt payments. So if you have a car payment, a student loan, I became debt-free in 2023, so my budget doesn't have anything listed here, which is amazing. I split my budget into needs and wants. This is the needs side of my budget, what it looks like currently. Created my different categories here, so rent, utilities, groceries, gas, some insurances. And I'm repeating the same process on the one side of my budget as well, so I listed some different categories for where I spend my money and then estimated the amounts here for how much I'm budgeting to spend. The next tab of this template lets you separate this by month, so if this changes a little bit every single month, that's okay. You're able to like allocate for it in the budget. But what you're doing is you're taking your income minus your debt, minus your needs, minus your wants, and you're getting your amount left. This number is going to tell you how much money you should have left every single month if you follow your budget to allocate toward your savings goals and your investing goals. I'd have roughly $1,700 left to allocate toward my saving and my investing goals. On the saving side, I like to separate my savings goals into different buckets so I know exactly what I'm saving for and why. My emergency fund is already fully funded, so I don't have it listed here because I'm not currently saving into my emergency fund. Then outside of my emergency fund, some other things that I'm currently saving for are pay my car insurance semi-annually, so I like to set aside a little bit of money every single month so that when I have the bill due, I have the money sitting there ready to pay for it. I'm moving out of state this summer, so I'm putting a lot of money into my moving sinking fund so that I have money to move. And then I put aside a little bit of money every single month for when I have to get a pet sitter, for travel, so when I go to take a vacation, I have some money sitting in a sinking fund for the vacation, holidays as well, so that when Christmas rolls around, I have money to buy Christmas presents. Then on the investing side, I had roughly $300 left in my amount left after allocating my savings goals, so I applied that rate to my brokerage account. The point of the zero-based budgeting method is just to get this amount left down to as close to zero as possible in your income, and you're making sure every single dollar of your income on a monthly basis is being applied somewhere in your budget.